Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on cooperative multiplayer with Daggerwin. Okay, so we are about to move time on to October because obviously it's going very dark now, but first of all I'm going to sell this pallet of goat's milk. It's not a full pallet, it's about half full I think, just under. Yeah, 422 litres. Not brilliant, but there's a bit of goat's milk in that and we're going to get that sold because the price at the moment is pretty good. The best months for selling goat's milk are September and January, so yeah, it would be sensible I think to sell this now rather than wait until January because we need the money desperately. We have £600 in the bank, so yeah, we do need to get this sold. I don't think it's going to make us an awful lot of money. It is only 400 litres after all, but it is better than nothing, so it'll give us a bit. So we'll go and get this sold at the dairy. There is a sell point for goat's milk apparently on this map. I did look and it says there is one, so we'll see if it works, but hopefully it does. And then we'll see what we get for this, and then we can move on to October. In October we can start the soybean harvest, of course. All these three fields are almost ready to harvest, so yeah, in the next month when we've moved on, we'll be able to get them harvested. But of course we won't be able to sell the soybeans until June, so it's quite a long wait to get the money back for that, but it is really worth it when you do wait. If you do wait all the way till June, it is definitely worth the wait because you get an awful lot of money for that. So yeah, it's one of those annoying crops really where it's a long wait, but when you wait it is worth it. So yeah. Anyway, here we are at the dairy, so let's get this sold and see what we can get for this. Right, put it down. Okay, it's not selling. That's weird. Oh, there we go. Just needs to be lifted a bit. Okay, so not too bad. It was pretty good. So just over £4,000 for that. Not too bad, really, considering it was only just under half a pallet. Right, okay, so I will head back to the yard now and then we can rest in our farmhouse. We do, of course, have a proper farmhouse now to sleep. Not everyone agreed with getting the farmhouse, but yeah, I think it was a good idea to have somewhere to actually live rather than just a sleeping bag. So yeah, we're going to move forward now. Daggerwin's probably about to do that, and it'll be October in a second, I'm guessing. Is he going to do it? I'm not sure. Well, I'll come back to you in a second when he's moved time on. Right, here we are. So it's now October eventually. Don't know what he was waiting for there, but never mind. So we've got these fields ready to harvest. So yeah, we'll make a start on that. Switch that one off and have a cross to the combine. So I'm not sure whether we're going to do all of these fields. We'll probably do maybe one of them ourselves and then put the helper on for the rest of them maybe. I don't know yet. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, first of all, let's get this one done since we're already at this field. So I'll make a start with this now. And I'll do a bit of a time lapse on it, I think. And yeah, come back to you in a bit. Okay, just unloading. I've kind of messed up here. Well, not... Well, Daggerwin was doing it at a certain angle, and then I did it on the automatic, which is a different angle, of course, which looks ridiculous on here. I don't know why it starts at that angle. It is better off going straight like this. I think it's 160 degrees I'm doing it at now, which is the same as what Daggerwin's doing, but yeah, I didn't realise he was at that angle, so my first line is a bit of a mess, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. So at least it's not the drilling, it's only the harvesting, so it'll be gone anyway. So anyway, I'll get on with this now, and hopefully we'll soon have this field finished, and we'll move on to the next one. I think certainly the one on the hillside I'll probably get the help to drive the combine because it's going to be very slow. It's even on this field it's only doing well about 4 miles an hour on the hill when it gets on the hill, so it's a little bit on the slow side. But on the big hill on this field, going up here, it's going to be very slow, I would have thought. We could always go across the field, but then the runs are quite narrow, aren't they? They're quite short, whereas this would be like nice long runs on this going this way. So I'm not sure what would work out quicker really, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get this field finished. Okay, so that's the field complete, apart from that one last run which Daggerwin's going to do. There's no point in me taking that one because it's only a small narrow strip, so yeah, it's better off with the smaller combine. I will move straight on to the next field, which is this one over here. We've got 2 more to do. Obviously the long one that Daggerwin created through the trees, which I think is going to become a grass field next year, and then the big one which is on the hillside, and Daggerwin agreed that he probably thinks we should probably go across the field rather than up and down it with this combine, because it's going to be an absolute nightmare. It's going to be so slow, doing it 2 miles an hour or whatever it can manage on a hill. So yeah, I think it would be best to go across, even though it's going to be a lot more turning involved. It's going to be constantly turning around because it's such short runs going across, but it's probably still just about going to be quicker than going up and down the hill at 1 mile an hour or 2 miles an hour. We'll see, but yeah, I think that's probably the best plan. So I think we'll get this one done first since it's en route, and then finish off with the big one. But I think I will probably get the help to do most of that one, certainly on this combine anyway, because it's going to be a bit slow and tedious to watch, I think. So let's just get this one done quick. Right, that's that one done. So onto this. The other combine is working on that field at the moment, doing the headlands. I'm going to make a start on that as well with this combine, but I'm going to get the helper to do it as well. I'm probably going to get it to work across the field as well because our Daggerwin's coming to push it. Yeah, he was talking about pushing it with the tractor, with the quad track, which you really shouldn't have to do. I don't know what to do about that. I mean, we could try it, going up and down the field pushing, but we'll see. I'll just tell Daggerwin I think I was going to do it on a helper because that's probably going to be better, but yeah, I'm not sure about that. Anyway, we're going to move on to the next field in a second. Okay, so yeah, Daggerwin is keen to try that, pushing it with the quad track thing, but I was just going to get the helper to do it. It's a lot better, I think, than doing that. But anyway, let's see what angle we can get here. So that's 160 degrees. We want to go more this way. About 25 degrees. I reckon that's about right. Going across. Oh, and it's on the. Dear. Try again. Oh, I've gone the wrong way as well. Right, let's go 25 degrees across with the helper. And then hopefully that way, I know this is not an efficient way of doing it, but because this combine is such a joke, it's yeah, I can't see any other way around it really. So let's just get the helper to start and see what it does. Oh, no, it's fine. It's starting with up and down. That's good. Let's just give it a bit of a chance and see what happens. Now it's missing a bit because I said 2 headlands, so let's just see if we take 1 headland off, that should work. Let's go to 1 headland. And then try again. Hopefully it won't miss a bit this time. But it's still missing that bit, but maybe in the future, maybe in the next ones it won't. Anyway, I'll just leave that to get on with it now, because I think I've had enough combining for today. I'm going to get the help to do it. Spent most of the episode combining so far, so I think we need to go and get something else done. So yeah, this is the tractor Daggerwin's brought over to try and push, which is a good idea. It's probably worth trying. He wants to try it, but I was kind of done with combining really. Right, what have we got here? We've got the seed drill. That okay, that's unloading. Oh yes, that one will need spraying. Has he just done that? Probably. Yeah, that's just been sprayed. Okay, that probably needs fertiliser as well. Has it had fertiliser? Not sure. Let's check to see if that's had fertiliser. It's a bit all over the place. Some of it's okay, some of it's bad, although it's showing green. I'm not really sure on that. Then it's good. It's a bit of a strange one. Normally it's either just bad or good. Okay, it may or may not have had fertiliser that. This one needs drilling. And also we need a lot of fields spread with lime as well. All these, I think these all 3 need lime too, which is another thing to do. There's tractors everywhere. What's this one doing? Oh, that's the one that was on the trailers, I think. That's been swapped with the quad track. It's still missing bits. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, so let's use this one on the lime spreader, shall we? Or shall I do the drilling? Where's the other quad track? That's on this roller. So yeah, let's do the drilling as it's already over here. And all ready to go pretty much. Let's drill this one with wheat or barley, the other one. This one was barley, so we could do a second barley field or we could do a wheat field. Doesn't really make a lot of difference. The barley will be ready earlier than the wheat in the year, so we could have another field ready in June if we did barley. Not got much seed left in this, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, this one is harvested. This is the one we harvested last episode. So I'll get this one drilled with. We'll do barley again. I think keeps it simple. Get both of these 2 as barley. So we'll get that on the guidance steering. Probably just 2 headlands will be enough. In fact, to be honest, it's got nothing around the field, so 1 headland would probably be enough. Okay, and yeah, we'll get that turned on. I'll probably have to go and refill this at some point because there's not a lot of seed left in it, but I'll get this one drilled. I have no idea why the helper suddenly decides to do that. That's strange, because it was working up and down fine before, and all of a sudden it's just decided to do a random sort of diagonal line across the field over where I hadn't actually drilled yet, and then now it's going around the headland, weirdly. I don't know whether it's because it detected that I hadn't finished drilling it that it decided to do something different, but why did it decide to go across the bit that I haven't drilled yet? I don't know. It's all a bit strange, but anyway, it's continuing. It's still working. It's over there now, so I'll leave it to do its thing. I might resume. I might take over on that though in a minute, probably, because it does seem to be going a bit strange. But anyway, the drilling is complete. I didn't run out of seed either, which was I'm quite surprised at. I thought there wouldn't be enough there, but barley doesn't use as much seed as wheat does, so that's good. I think if I'd been drilling wheat I would have run out, but yeah, barley is pretty economical it seems on the seed, so yeah, that was good. The helpers are still going on the combining, I think. Not quite sure what's going on there. There's Daggerwin's sort of running it. I think they should both be going across, so this is just shortening the runs even more by having that one going up and down, but that's how Daggerwin set it up, so I'm not going to argue. He can just do that, but yeah, personally what I'd have done is have them both going across, only because the New Holland is incapable of going up the hill for some reason, even though it's almost 400 horsepower, which is a bit strange as well. But yeah, people have been saying, so thanks for all the feedback on the combine issue. Most of the feedback said that that is a known problem with that combine. Some people said they had no problems with it, which is strange. Maybe they've been using a smaller header, but certainly if you use the 8.5 metre header with that combine, which it should be able to run, it does seem to have an issue. It doesn't have the power to run it on the hills anyway. If it's perfectly flat, it does do it, but yeah, if you've got any sort of incline at all, it pulls it down to at least sort of 3 or 4 miles an hour, and sometimes even 2, or even 1 probably, but yeah, that's not good. Don't know why. It's definitely not right. A 400 almost horsepower, it's 375 horsepower that combine, so it should easily be able to run an 8.5 metre header. The Massey Ferguson combine is 250 horsepower, 250, and that one can run it fine, even on the hills, so yeah, I would have said almost 400 horsepower combine would be fine, but clearly not, in the game anyway. Right, so that's the drilling done. Let's go and that's fine, that's all going still fine. yeah, I'll take over on this, I think, because it's definitely not working as it should be doing. It's doing it, but it's, yeah, I'm not happy with it. It's going across the field weirdly, so let's just get that on the guidance steering, and I will take over now on doing the rolling. Right, okay, so progress update. We've got the field there all rolled and drilled, so that's good. This one is almost finished. Is Daggerwin almost full, or is that just because the helper left the lights on? I'm not sure. Yes, he is almost full. Okay, I probably should have unloaded him then. I was going to help him with the harvesting, but never mind. This one, of course, though, it's the one with the problem with the going up the hill, so we'll see how this goes, but we just need to get this field finished. I want to finish it today, really. I don't want to drag it on over another episode. We've done so much harvesting over the last few episodes, so it would be nice to get it finished today, even though it is going a bit dark. So let's get on with this. Quickly get this field finished, and then I think we'll probably leave the episode there, because we've done quite a lot today, actually. But yeah, this harvest has been going on for quite a while now, so yeah, we'll try and get it finished today. There we go, so I'm sure you'll be pleased to know that we've got no more harvesting coming up anytime soon. We've done quite a bit of that in the last few episodes, and it is finally finished, so I'm very pleased about that. It has certainly taken quite some time, but luckily we had 2 combines. I know kind of 1.5 combines in a way, because this one is only going at half speed up the hills, if that. But at least it was an extra combine in the field, so it was doing something to help. It's definitely quicker than having just one. Here's Daggerwin with the final load of soybeans coming across, so we can see how many litres we've got in total in the silo. Wow, okay, hopefully this all fits. We've got 80,700 in the silo, plus at least another 20,000, so it's over 100,000 litres of soybeans. Wow, that is a lot. And at 3,500, what was it? Yeah, 3,500, 1,000 litres, that is a lot of money. Wow, okay, so yeah, next June we'll be, well, maybe not millionaires, but we'll certainly be doing well. Yeah, that's when the money's really going to start to come in. But of course, yeah, next episode, hopefully in November, we will be starting to sell some of the products from the mill. We've got the canola oil, which we'll be selling in November, I think. Also, maybe the bales. I'm not sure about that. But what would be good is if we can sell the canola oil next time and potentially put that towards a bakery. That would be good. And then all this lot can go into a bakery rather than having to load it all up and take it to the shop. We can put it into the bakery, which would be really good. Rather than doing all that, because it's a lot of moving pallets around. Anyway, yeah, I think we're done there, so yeah, I think we're going to finish there. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.